Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd, and I'm here to tell you about a couple of things. First off, I'm here to tell you about Quid. Hashtag sponsored. Quid is an app that you can get on iOS and Android and allows you to have collectible stickers, cards, and toys digitally that you can send to your friends when you text message them. Do you usually send emojis when you text message? You can now send a Ninja Turtle emoji or a Power Ranger emoji because Quid has so many different pop culture franchises that you can use as emojis. Bob's Burgers, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Family Guy, Rick and Morty. They got classic Cartoon Network characters like Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Powerpuff Girls. Sometimes you can get Funko Pop stickers. And if you can't find a specific sticker that you want, then you can check other people's collections and you can even trade stickers so you can get the full sets of whatever you need. Like seriously, I can now send Power Ranger and Ninja Turtle emojis. I'm super excited about that. New collections and stickers are added to Quid every day. So if you want to download your own copy of Quid, I have a link in the description. Click that link, download Quid, and check it out for yourself. And thank you to Quid for sponsoring my channel, which allows me to make more videos for you. Because, you know, it's nice to be sponsored nowadays. The other thing I want to talk to you about is Free Comic Book Day. That happened just a few days ago from the making of this video. I went to Golden Apple Comics in Los Angeles to get my own free comic books. And of course, I bought some comic books as well because that's kind of a jerky thing if you go get the free comic books and don't at least buy something from the comic book store. It's kind of the whole point of Free Comic Book Day. If you don't believe me, read the free comic book for SpongeBob. And it gets raw in that comic. I almost wish I got that one. I did not get the SpongeBob one, but I do want to show you the ones that I did get. I want to show you the free comic books I got, as well as the comic books I bought while I was there. Now, the whole reason why I went to Golden Apple is because I saw in the email newsletter that the executive producer of Riverdale was going to be at that comic book store, and I missed him. I literally got there, and when I got there, like, oh, he just left. So Roberto, this is the third time I've tried to see something in person that's Riverdale related, and I missed it. I missed the WonderCon panel because I had a panel going on at the same time. I missed them at the Paley Center because I was in London, and now this. I'm stalking you right now, people of Riverdale, just so you know. But don't worry, I won't pull a Clifford Blossom when I see you. So Golden Apple felt sorry for me that I didn't get to see Roberto in person, so they were nice enough to give me a free copy of Riverdale with his signature on it. So there you go, you can see he signed it. So at least have your signature, Roberto. I may not see you in face-to-face, but I got your lettering. And while I was there, I had to pick up some more Archie comics. So, you know, they have the show Riverdale, which is based on the Archie comics. So now they have the Archie comics based on the TV show, based on the Archie comics. So I already bought the Riverdale one-shot they released a while back, which was like the prequel to the show. So now I got Riverdale 1 and 2, which are the ongoing adventures of the Archie gang in Riverdale, kind of mixed in with the stories that we see on the television show. I think there's various versions of #1, but I got this one because it has Josie and the Pussycats on it in the front and center, so I thought that was really cool. And then I got issue #2. Oh, look at that. Is that an Afterlife with Archie reference there? Seriously, look at that, man. Ooh, I might be careful. There might be some spoilers up in here. What the hell, Riverdale? And see, even in the Riverdale comics, Archie cannot wear a shirt. He even takes his shirt off in these comics. They were giving this out for Free Comic Book Day. Betty and Veronica #1. This is, of course, Betty Veronica in the new Archie style. Moose got his own comic, or at least his own one-shot comic, which is kind of nice. Good old Big Moose. Little Archie and his pals. This is a one-shot little Archie comic, but it's done the same style as, what is it, like Itty Bitty Mask or whatever, a little Hellboy, a little mask. So I thought that was neat. I had to get that. Apparently there's one like this where little Archie meets the Teen Titans. I gotta find that one. I heard that that's one that exists. You know, I love my crossovers. And that's what Miss Grundy is supposed to be like, y'all. That's the real Miss Grundy. The volume sets. So I had Archie Volume 1 already. So now I got Volume 2 and Volume 3. What's up, Cheryl Blossom? I've read a couple of these comics, but I'm not fully caught up on them. So that's why I got the volume set, so I could be fully caught up on this new version of Archie. And just like with Archie Volume 1, I already had Jughead Volume 1. So now I got Jughead Volume 2, so I can be completely caught up on the Jughead stories as well. And I know they're doing a Reggie and Me story now, so I'm waiting for Reggie and Me Volume 1 to come out so I can get caught up on that as well. And just really cool to see Archie just so back. Like I was that one kid in my school, like, hey, what are you you guys talk about the Batman, Superman? Have you read these Archie comics? Andre, get out of my face. And look at me today. Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh, I'm reading Archie. I did get to meet Joelle Selner. She's a writer for various comics, and she also wrote episodes of Sonic Boom. So if you watch that cartoon, she's got her work in there. But she wrote the comics, and I talked about this a long time ago. But Lion Forge Comics and IDW Comics worked together to make new versions of comic books based on classic NBC sitcoms. So they had a Saved by the Bell comic and they had a Punky Brewster comic. So I met her at the store and she was real cool to talk to, and then she signed my comics. I don't know if you can see that, but there's her signature on my Punky Brewster comic, as well as her signature on my Saved by the Bell comic in silver. Ooh, pretty. So it's cool because I got both of these comics as advanced press copies, so they were only available like this for press and you had to buy the single issues, but now they put them out in volume sets. So this same Punky Brewster comic that's like a press comic, you can actually buy this book now. It's available and it has every single Punky Brewster comic. And even though I had this Saved by the Bell one, I actually bought the new one because this one is only the first volume set of comics, but this new book that's out on sale, Saved by the Bell Freshman Year, is the entire set. Both volumes of the Saved by the Bell comics, as well as a one-shot comic called Bayside Warriors. Yes, is exactly what you think it is. I'm gonna show you the cover art. There it is. Bayside Warriors. That's awesome. Zach Morris, come out and play. I'm really bummed because she told me that they're not making these anymore. But if you like those shows and you want to see new versions of them, I wish they would have kept it going, because this is almost in the same style as the Power Ranger comics. Classic characters that you know, but it's done in a modern style. It would have been nice to see them continue, or maybe even brought out other sitcoms. I would have loved to see an Alf comic come back. That would have been cool. Maybe there's still time. Before I die, before my lifetime ends, I want to see a new rebooted Alf comic. I got weird goals. All new version of Guardians of the Galaxy comics. Of course, they put that out there coincidentally the same weekend as the movie came out. And I got Wonder Woman, the Rebirth. This is the first issue. Got that for free. Even got it signed by Mark Andreyko. Also timely, seeing as the Wonder Woman movie is coming out. But I've heard that these Rebirth comics from DC are actually pretty good. Somebody was telling me that the Batman ones are really good, that the Superman ones are really, really good. I got the Rick and Morty comic. There's a bunch of these that are out now, so I gotta get caught up on that. But Rick and Morty, you can read the comics while you're waiting for the show to come back, or while you're looking for that Szechuan sauce. I need that Mulan sauce, Morty. I gotta have that sauce. I always usually get a Bongo comics every year. These are the comics for the Simpsons and Futurama, so they always usually put one out for Free Comic Book Day, so I like to snatch that up. Simpson comics are actually pretty cute and fun. And the Tick is back. So the Tick, which was a comic book that then turned into a cartoon show that I used to watch when I was a kid, that then became a television series with Patrick Warburton, that's now, I guess, coming back to comic books, but then I think they're also getting another new series. So there you go, the Tick. Spoon! And this made me happy, because I grew up with this guy, and I didn't know he even had a comic book, but he does. Freaking Underdog has a comic book. What? There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. Shoeshine boy. Yeah, Underdog has a comic. And then look on the back. Look at this. Not only does Underdog have a comic, but Casper apparently has come back. Rocky and Bullwinkle have a new comic. Pink Panther, the Three Stooges. Who are these people? Who makes it? American mythology. American mythology. I like what you're doing. I like that you're taking pretty much every character I like and giving them a comic book. Maybe I can talk them into making that Alf comic I want. Can you get the rights to Alf? But that's cool, man. I just love that Underdog is back as a comic. And what's cool with this one is they give you the new version of Underdog in its free comic book, so you kind of see how it looks now. And they also give you a classic Underdog comic, because they used to make Underdog comics back in the day when the cartoon show was out. So you get like the old school Underdog comic as well. Street Fighter V had a comic. Who knew? The Street Fighter V Wrestling Special. I haven't been keeping up on my Street Fighter V, but it's nice to know that they have a comic. And of course, I would not be able to do Free Comic Book Day without doing something with my turtles. So I got the Free Comic Book Day version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, based on the current IDW line, which is a good line. I need to catch up big time on it. I read the volume sets, so I got to catch up on there. But oh, hey, look, there's Future Toy. But this was really neat. I bought this. This is Ninja Turtles Funko Universe. So Funko has the licenses to characters that are with IDW, so they made these one-shot comics of all the Funko character versions of the comic books that they're able to make. So you can see right here, they have Ghostbusters, they have X-Files, they have Strawberry Shortcake, they have Judge Dredd, and they have Ninja Turtles. Yokai! So it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic done in Funko style. That is really neat. I think that's really cool that you can get a Funko version of Turtles. I hope this is something they continue. That's really cute. And remember that you can get those Funko versions of these characters from the Quid app. So make sure you download the Quid app so you can find your own Funko versions of Turtles and other characters that you can use in your messaging. See what I did there? I just brought it all back full circle for you. So let's keep the comic chat in the comments below. Which, did I say that right? The comic chat in the comments below. Which of these comics looked really cool to you? Which ones did you get on Free Comic Book Day? And if there was any property that you wish had its own comic book or that already does and you want me to know about, please let me know. If you are new here, please subscribe because this is the kind of stuff I like to talk about on my channel all the time. So make sure you subscribe and also click that bell so you can be notified of all the videos that I make. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000. Chain Chomp. Ew.